Prepárate porque la próxima hora tengo esos dos eventos.
What are we doing?
What?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? We're on the train to New York City because it's faster than driving.
My friend Niru, who is a senior up at Columbia. He moved here, I think, 2 years ago from Texas. And yeah, he's an actor, he's a filmmaker, a writer, really cool dude, and hopefully has some really cool stuff to talk about.
I feel like the city encourages independence more than it encourages like feeling at home. And for me, those are actually like two different things. Like being at home is sort of like being dependent on some sort of thing, and like the city is like the city just kind of pressures you to be an independent person, to do things yourself, because I mean no one is going to hold your hand here at all. My mom is Iranian, my dad's Nigerian. I don't know Persian that well. I certainly don't know any Igbo. So like when I'm with my mom's people, you know, with Iranians, I don't necessarily feel like I belong exactly. When I'm with Nigerians, I don't feel like I belong. Like, and that's in this country more so than any other country. Like you have to sort of like pledge allegiance to some sort of group or some sort of race or something like that, and that's something I've never been able to do. So basically I've never really felt at home in sort of any sort of group or environment. So that's why it's sort of hard for me to answer whether or not like New York feels more like home or Houston feels more like home. I'm struggling to figure out what home looks like to me.
And this is why we're making a movie.
I don't know, it's just a hard question. What does home look like to me? I don't want to be like this tortured soul or something, but like I don't feel at home really like in any like specific place. And I kind of like that because I can get up and go, I can, you know, explore different places. Like I studied abroad in Spain once, and like it wasn't my home, but like I felt comfortable there, I felt relaxed there. There were things I could do. I don't know, it's hard for me to like say like what home means.
We're in Central Park, Central Park South, headed to our second interview of the day.
Where would it be?
It should be, if it's not in the call sheet, maybe the breakdown.
It's okay, it's not bad. I need to eat though. Been a lot with walking. Words are hard. We've been walking a lot. We haven't been drinking as much water as we should be. It's very, very, very warm and humid here in the city today. And the one time where it rained and cooled down, we were on a packed subway train full of about 300 people. Good day. But the interview we got today was top notch. Definitely the best thing we've had so far.
in the Midwest somewhere else for 2 years in Wisconsin, and even though that was far from home, it wasn't as far as New York. And just like whenever I come home, I realize that I'm no longer really my parents' responsibility, especially financially after I graduate, like getting cut off completely, and just realizing that nothing will ever be the same as when you were growing up, and not having that safety net is kind of scary, but it's also just like nostalgic when you get home.
Because New York is just nothing city that never sleeps. Like even like at 3 a.m, I hear like trucks outside my window. So that's one of the things I really do appreciate about my home is it's so quiet. I remember getting back from school the first day of summer, and I was lying in my room, and like my ears felt weird because there was no noise. It was just really quiet, and I felt it. It was really creepy because, like, you know when you go from like a concert and suddenly you're not hearing the music anymore, and you feel that absence in your ears. I felt it lying in my bed the first night I got home, and I was like, this is really weird.
Just like I have a piece of myself in Honduras, I have a piece of myself here, I have a piece of myself in Michigan. I even have a really small like pinky of myself in like Wisconsin. Just like everywhere I've lived has kind of created who I am, so I could go any of those places and feel at home, but I honestly would rather live here than anywhere else, so I'd say this feels most like a home. Everybody wants to escape from their hometown, but then there's something really special about going back and then being the cool person that made it out and went to New York.